Hello, good morning viewers. Here is another question which is related to quadratic roots. It says that one of the roots of this quadratic equation, cx squared plus bx plus a equal to 0, is 4 times the other, where a, b, c are all constant. The question says we should show that 4b squared is equal to 25ac. Alright, now let us begin. Let alpha and beta be the roots, and alpha is greater than beta. From the question you can see that one of the roots is 4 times the other. Therefore we can say that alpha is equal to 4 beta, and hence our new roots are 4 beta and beta. If this is true, let us go ahead and start solving. The first thing we need to find is sum of the roots. Sum of roots will be 4 beta plus beta. And you know from the formula it can be obtained by taking negative the coefficient of the middle term, which is b, divided by the leading coefficient, which is a. Now let us simplify. 4 beta plus beta is equal to 5 beta, and to the right, you know, negative b is the coefficient of the middle term, which we have here as b, so we can replace it with b, negative b, divided by a, which is the leading coefficient, and from the question it is the same thing as c, so we divide by c. This is equation number 1. So now let us move to the other equation. We need to find the product as well. So the product of roots, we have 4 beta multiplied by beta, and you know from the equation it can be obtained by taking the constant divided by the leading coefficient. Let's simplify this. This becomes 4 beta squared, and this is equal to our constant from the equation. You can see it here as a, so this is the same thing as a, divided by a, which is the leading coefficient. From the question you can see it is the same thing as c, so this is divided by c, and let me call this one equation number 2. From equation 1 we can make beta the subject, so from equation 1 beta can now be equal to negative b divided by 5c if we divide both sides by 5. Let us call this one equation number 3. What do we do next? We can now substitute equation 3 into equation 2. From equation 2 we have 4 multiplied by beta, which is now equal to negative b divided by 5c raised to the power of 2, and to the right we still have a divided by c. So now let us simplify the left hand side. We have 4 multiplied by the whole of this. Negative b to the power of 2 is the same thing as b squared, divided by 5 squared is 25. C to the power of 2 is c squared. And to the right we still have a divided by c. Okay, now let us expand this. This becomes 4b squared divided by 25c squared, and to the right we have a divided by c. We can now multiply both sides by 25c squared, so let us do that. 25c squared, 25c squared. This will cancel this. To the left we have only 4b squared, and to the right you can see that one of the c will cancel one here, leaving 25c to the right multiplied by a, which is the same thing as 25ac, and hence proved, because you can see from the question it asks us to show that 4b squared is the same thing as 25ac, which we have just shown as 4b squared equal to 25ac. And this is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Do have a nice day.